Hi everybody, and welcome to 5 Minutes to Change. This is Angela Craig, and I'm going to be adding Lauren today, who's going to be interpreting for our deaf community. So hold tight. It'll just be a few moments of silence, and then we'll get going. It is a great time to share this video with another person. All right, ready, set, go. Wonderful. Well, welcome again to 5 Minutes to Change. If you're just joining us, my name is Angela Craig, and I am the lead pastor here at Pursuit Church Live. If we have not had an opportunity to meet, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to see you here. Hi, Dee, I see you there. And Parsiana, Mary, Tony, nice to see you today. Welcome to 5 Minutes to Change. And thanks for inviting a friend to be with us. Every Thursday, we come together here at Pursuit Church Live and we discuss a question that you have. So last week we were talking about balance. And this week we're continuing the conversation. And I have 5 life hacks for you to stop the crazy. So if you feel like life is overwhelming and out of control, this talk is for you. Or maybe you know someone whose life is out of control and this talk is for them. Please share it. These 5 tips actually come from the book Pivot Leadership, Small Steps to Big Change. And you can get this book on Amazon. Great tips in here for you on not only leading where you're at, but also on this very subject, how to have a purposeful life. Okay, so our goal today is simplicity. I love this quote. If you chase 2 rabbits, one will get away. Have you ever felt like that before? I know I have. I can get so busy that I am not at all productive. So our goal with these 5 tips is to simplify. Perfect. The first tip, and if you have a pencil or pen, feel free to write these down. I can also put them in the comments below. Take time to evaluate your calendar. Okay, so you might have a very good memory and you could remember the last month of everything that you did, like down to your sleeping, eating, Bible study, job, to-do list, running kids, taking care of animals. What is it that's on your calendar? If you're more like me and do not have a great memory, start with today and then just add notes into your phone or on a piece of paper, wherever you are, maybe a sticky on your dashboard or next to your computer. There are things that fill our time that we don't keep track of. For instance, social media. Sometimes we don't write down the significant things we're doing, like cooking or watching TV for fun. Go ahead and take some time to evaluate your calendar because we cannot change until we know what we need to change, right? And there's only 24 hours in a day. Number 2, consider your motivation. So now you have your calendar and you're looking at each day. Now, what's the motivation behind the things you have on your calendar? I know I have had a real problem in the past with people pleasing and the need for approval. And so that really drove my calendar. I said yes to a lot of things that didn't align with God's plan for my life or my goals or my family's needs. And so check your motivation. If something is coming to your mind right now, put it in the comments below because I can guarantee you, you are not alone with this. This is a daily consideration, motivation. What's motivating you to do what you're doing or not? Number 3, write down your roles and goals. Write down your roles and goals. Really important. You have many hats that you wear. For me, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a pastor, I'm a nonprofit president, a daughter, a sister. What are some roles that you play? Please share them with us below. It's important to know these roles. And then what is the purpose of that role? What's the goal you have for that role? We know that God's goals revolve around relationship. So his first, number 1 goal is that you and him would be in relationship. Number 2, that you'd be in relationship with others. And so you think about loving God and loving people. Those are the 2 priorities we have. And so we look at our goals and our roles through those lenses as Christ followers. As a mom, my goal is to raise young men that not only know Jesus, but really walk with him daily in their lives. And that would affect how they treat others, whether they become an engineer or a youth pastor or a dad that stays at home. It doesn't matter. It's the lens that I want them to live by, right? Okay, so think about that. Write down your roles and goals is number 3. Number 4 is X out the time suckers. It's true. Okay, what's a time sucker for you? The first thing that came to my mind is technology. And I'm just going to tell you, you have to have a rule about technology, a boundary. You may have noticed a time where you're sitting at the computer and an hour goes by because you've been looking at Instagram or Facebook, or Pinterest is my new time sucker. Pretty pictures. If it's eating up your time, you may not be able to focus on those goals that you have. I can honestly say I have a book that's waiting for me to finish it, and I could easily be online 24 hours a day with a church that's online, right? You could see how that could happen. So go ahead and X out the time suckers. Make a boundary. So my boundary is I go online in the morning for a half an hour, in the afternoon for a half an hour, in the evening for an hour usually. Pick what works for your family. And also other time suckers, consider TV, or for me, cleaning, because I avoid meaningful work by cleaning. I never usually list time sucker. I never usually list taking care of myself as a time sucker. But here is when it can be a problem. If all we do is take care of our mind, body, and spirit, and never invest any time in other people, that is a time sucker, and that is just selfishness, is what it is. We want to make sure that those things are on our calendar, because if we don't have anything to offer, if our bodies are hurting and our minds are full and our spirit is empty, we don't have anything to give to anybody else. I know I get very impatient and very unloving, and the opposite of anything that Jesus wants me to be if I don't take care of myself first. And that's why God says, love others like you love yourself. So take some time to take care of yourself. And it's okay. Like, give yourself permission. All right, so 5, one of my favorite tools, and this is also in the book, Pivot Leadership, is to do a weekly review. So sit down with God, sit down with your family members, and look over how your week has gone, and then look at the week looking forward. What do you have on the schedule? This is a great time to realign your goals, your roles, and your purpose with people that you care about. We're constantly changing, and our lives are changing, and things are happening every day to change the season that you're in. So this is why I love the weekly review and why it's a great tool to recalibrate your life and get back on track. You're not going to make 1 month schedule and have it be perfect for the rest of your life. It's just not happening. So this week gives you the opportunity to restructure what you need for the next week and start over. Every day is a new way to start over. All right, so that wraps up our 5 life hacks to stopping the crazy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a question for next week's 5 minutes to change, please put it in the comments below or message us at Pursuit Church Live. I know that if you're thinking about it, so is half the world. So don't be shy. If you really like what we're doing here at Pursuit Church Live, the global community that we're growing, we would love your partnership. You can partner by sharing, by engaging in the comments with other people. That's a big deal when you can share yourself with someone else in the comments online. It makes a difference in their life. So share your experiences. Don't be afraid. Also praying. Let's pray together. We have a prayer wall you can join. And then we also have giving, so you can give, and all that money goes back to this community. So you can give on our phone app, which you can download free on your phone, or on our website. Well, I love being with you, and I hope you have a great week from wherever you are in the world. You are very loved here at Pursuit Church Live. See you online.